Track 30. Functional structure.
The most common form of organization is the functional or line structure. It's used for many startups and used in old and traditional companies. You have some functions within your company which are concentrated within one department, and the department does nothing else but these functions. For example, you have a department which is responsible for human resource management. Nothing else. So within the functional or line structure, you have departments according to functions. And the larger a company gets, the more specialized departments will become. This system has a very clear structure with very clear levels of hierarchy where everybody knows who is reporting to who.
Divisional structure.
Right. So that's not the only form of organisational structure that's possible then?
No. We have another one which is very important, but only for large companies or for internationally acting companies. And that is the divisional structure. Large organizations face the problem that they have no specific area with responsibility for a customer or for a region or for a product. So, with the divisional structure, big companies can still have their functional structure, but they can organize this structure into regions. Let's use an example. A company has responsibility for 3 geographical areas: the Americas, Europe, Middle East and Africa, and Asia. And within these regional responsibilities for areas, there is also responsibility for products, customers, and services. The huge disadvantage of this kind of structure is that you have different functions 3 times. There are 3 R&D departments and 3 lots of machinery, highly qualified labor and staff for each of the 3 geographical areas. But this delegation of responsibility for the areas gives more flexibility so that you can quickly react to changes in that area of the world because you have the channels of communication to do so.
Matrix structure.
OK. And how does a matrix structure fit in then?
Well, the matrix is the most complicated out of these 3 basic organizational structures. You find it in large international companies. The matrix structure tries to combine the advantages of a functional or line structure with the advantages of a divisional structure. Within a matrix structure, you have different lines of responsibility which you have to bring together. You have one line of responsibility which is always a functional line. This means you have someone who is globally responsible for marketing or someone who is globally responsible for operations. On the other hand, you might have responsibilities for products. So one person has global responsibility for a specific product or range of products, Group A or Group B. The problem with a matrix structure is that maybe, and this is a worst case, you have conflicts of interest. For example, the head of global marketing thinks one global brand appearance and one common slogan is needed, so that customers all over the world will recognize the product. However, the manager responsible for product group A feels the product is so special that a special marketing approach is needed. The person responsible for marketing product group A is then unclear about the exact chain of command and is not sure how to satisfy these demands. So there are different conflicting interests, and this person has to report to 2 people and balance conflicting demands. That's a huge disadvantage of the matrix structure.